So it's official. Another 3 weeks at least of lockdown. Of course, every death is someone's sadness. So we must slow down the virus. But is the economy not slowing down as well? And I don't want to lose my job, but we don't want anyone to lose their health or their life. And we mustn't overload the health or the care services, but I'm feeling overloaded with loneliness, frustration, and fear. Yeah, a whole load of feelings and ideas churning around like the contents of a cement mixer. Of course, it's by no means been all bad. The weather's been pretty good and the sun has been shining, and we've been enjoying getting to really know our neighbours, even if it's just been through the hedge or from the safety of the pavement. And there's a real sense of community, national pride and purpose in putting others first. And perhaps the reason why we're finding this so difficult is that, at least in living memory, things have been getting better and better for us. Better health and longer lives. Access to ever expanding and improving care and health services, whatever our age or income. All at a price, of course, but one that we seem willing to pay election after election. Now, I'm not saying that we've got nothing to worry about, but the time and place in which we live means that we're better equipped than ever to deal with difficult situations. We've never been better prepared for the kind of crisis that we're facing just now. And we know that every generation has its once-in-a-generation crisis, its watershed moment. That's part of being human, the human condition, to face up, to step up, and to get up again. For me, as a follower of Jesus, I find it so much easier with God. Hope, strength, purpose, joy, and a whole new perspective on life and on death. I'm going to read a well-known psalm in a moment, but before I read the psalm, and a psalm is a song poem from the Old Testament part of the Bible, before I read that, let me say a few words about the person who we believe wrote it. David was a legendary king of Israel, a national hero, a man whom God said, "He is a man after my own heart." But no part of David's life was easy. David knew terrible hardship and conflict year after year after year, even among his own family with those whom he loved. He made catastrophic mistakes and he paid the price. He knew the consequences of his errors. But this was his perspective. We find it in Psalm 23, a broader, deeper, longer view of reality. And what David saw of God allowed him to be content. What David knew of God meant that he could relax and trust no matter what. So I'm going to read from the 23rd Psalm, from the Message paraphrase. God, my shepherd, I don't need a thing. You have bedded me down in lush meadows. You find me quiet pools to drink from. True to your word, you let me catch my breath and send me in the right direction. And even when the way goes through Death Valley, I'm not afraid when you walk at my side. Your trusty shepherd's crook makes me feel secure. You serve me a 6-course dinner right in front of my enemies. You revive my drooping head. My cup brims with blessing. Your beauty and love chase after me every day of my life. I'm back home in the house of God for the rest of my life. Amen.